Lacy Lakeview police are investigating a string of vandalism after graffiti showed up at two city parks and now a church-affiliated thrift store. Police say the damage includes an anarchy symbol, anti-government messages, and the words "Ali Madness."
Tonight, investigators say they believe the cases are connected and already have at least one person of interest. News 10's Jasmine Lotz had talked with police and one of the latest targets about the damage and what's being done to stop it.
From park signs to fences, and now the side of the Lakeview United Methodist Church thrift store. Lacy Lakeview police say someone has been leaving their mark across the city.
Located at both the Veterans Memorial Park and the Live Oak Park, to include, I believe it's the anarchy symbol, like anti-government relating stuff, and just some words such as like Ali Madness.
Detective Tyler Ziegler says officers first started noticing the damage around July 26th, including graffiti inside the bathrooms at Veterans Memorial Park. Since then, police say more graffiti has appeared at Veterans Memorial Park and Live Oak Parks. Then Tuesday morning, Marvin Sharp says he pulled up to open the thrift store and saw this.
Disappointment, because we always try and be as positive to the community as we possibly can, and to have something like this just randomly done is just disappointing.
Sharp sits on the board and says the store has served the community for decades, selling donated items at low prices and keeping a food bank for people who need help. He says the building had gone years without this kind of damage, and police say that's part of what makes this recent string stand out.
We've never had it before where not only do they hit both parks, but also start including, private businesses, especially something that's church affiliated.
Police believe the recent cases are connected and say they have at least one person of interest. Police say patrols around the parks will increase and the city is working to install more cameras.
Find healthier ways to express your disappointment in anything. Find more creative ways, legal avenues to express your opinion, because everybody's entitled to an opinion.
In Lacy Lakeview, Jasmine Lotz, KWTX News 10.